So for February's breed of the month, we are actually talking about the Dutch Rabbit. So the Dutch Rabbit is a small, well-rounded rabbit. As you can kind of tell with Thumper, he is a nice little round shape from his head back to his rump. They're not technically considered a dwarf rabbit because they will weigh from anywhere from 3.5 to 5.5 pounds. So not technically a dwarf, but they are still a small rabbit. These are great first-time owner rabbits and good family pets because, as you can see, they're very active. They're quite interactive with people. They like doing stuff. What I've actually done with Thumper here is I've taken a couple Timothy treats and broken them into pieces and then stuck them in this egg carton and put hay over top of it to encourage some good foraging behavior. And Thumper loves it. Like, as you can see him kind of pushing it around, and he'll lift it up and throw it. So that's they're pretty fun little rabbits. Dutch rabbits are actually one of the oldest known breeds of rabbit. They were originally founded in like the late 1800s to early 1900s, and they come in a very distinct coat pattern. So as you can see with Thumper, he's got when he turns it, see if I can get him to turn this way for a treat. He has a nice white blaze up his face, and then white around his neck, white across his saddle, and then some white on his feet, and then his belly. But I'm not going to lift him up to show you his belly. And then a dark color everywhere else. They do come in a variety of color patterns. Thumper is a good example of kind of like either a brindle color. And he is about 2 years old now. He is a neutered male. He was getting very frisky when he started to come into maturity, so we did go ahead and get him neutered, although we don't have a female rabbit around here. And he is a very happy little guy. They don't require a ton of maintenance, which is nice. Even so, they do require just a routine brush because, I'll see if I can pull some of his hair out. You can actually pull a good chunk of hair out of his rump. Thankfully, we have brushed him recently, so it's not too much, but he does shed quite a bit. So we do have to brush him regularly, and we do have to trim his toenails probably once every week or every other week. We do have to trim those toenails because they are constantly growing, just like, come here buddy, just like humans. With rabbits, they can be trained, but they're not like dogs, so although Thumper does sometimes respond to certain sounds, he does kind of do whatever he wants. We do try and make sure Thumper gets out and about a couple times a week. So right now he's back in our back office because he lives at the Mill of Whiteford, and get some exercise because although they are small pets and you don't take them walking down the sidewalk, they do need mental stimulation and exercise, or else they can have destructive behaviors or they'll become obese. So that is our Dutch Rabbit. If you ever want to stop by and see Thumper sometime, he lives at the Mill of Whiteford. If he's not up by the counter in his crate or his cage, he's back here in the office browsing around playing with some of the many toys we have for him. He's quite spoiled. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys.